Veramont Patrick is confronted with shocking revelations. Jurian has been conducting horrific experiments, escalating from animals to humans, for years. The Veramont secretary details the numerous serious incidents that occurred. Veramont Patrick is visibly distraught, his hand shaking as he realizes the depth of Jurian's deception. Overcome with guilt, he laments, "How could I not have known until it came to this? It's all my fault." Despite his pain, Veramont Patrick regains his composure, instructing the secretary to take your time and investigate thoroughly, determined to uncover the full truth. Veramont Patrick continues to grapple with the shocking truth about his grandson, ordering a comprehensive investigation into Jurian's entire past. Just then, the secretary reveals a critical development. Sir Kayden's disciple has contacted them, demanding Jurian take personal responsibility for Co Jiwoo's kidnapping. Veramont grimly processes this grave news. Meanwhile, Ian confronts Jurian in a desolate castle prison, accusing him of showing no remorse. Jurian, surprised by Ian's presence, then hears a chilling message: Jiwoo wants to fight against him. Jurian scoffs at Jiwoo's challenge, dismissing it as foolish and believing him too overconfident. He blames Jiwoo for the entire situation, thinking none of this would have occurred otherwise. Moments later, Ian confronts Jurian, who is now locked in a cell. Ian clarifies that Jiwoo, not Kayden, is directly challenging him. Jurian sarcastically questions Ian's satisfaction, but Ian retorts that Jurian's reckless experiments, hidden from Veramont, are what truly led to his imprisonment. Jurian, however, remains defiant against Ian's accusations. Jurian, confined, challenges Ian's perception of his actions. He defiantly questions if other top rankers also conduct reckless experiments to gain power, suggesting it's a widespread practice involving both awakened and normal humans. Jurian urges Ian to look at reality, arguing their family's position as the strongest among the top 10 requires such measures, especially since their parents are gone and they aren't strong enough alone. He highlights the precarious alliances among the top 10, like Frame's continued strength despite losses and new partnerships forming, solidifying his belief in the necessity of his methods. Jurian, still defiant in his cell, continues to challenge Ian's perspective. He passionately argues that unlike others with allies, the Patrick family stands alone, necessitating his extreme measures for their survival. He then provocatively asks Ian how he expects to protect their family by nitpicking over every little detail instead of focusing on raw power. Ian finally counters, asserting that even if Jurian's intentions were valid, he shouldn't have hidden his actions from Veramont or acted out of jealousy, leaving Jurian in a tense silence within his cell. The heated confrontation continues in Jurian's cell. Ian presses his accusations, directly asking Jurian if he acted out of jealousy because Jiyoung had feelings for Jiwoo, and that's why he kidnapped him. Jurian, with a tense expression, denies it was jealousy. Instead, he reveals his true concern: Kayden's terrifying growth, having already defeated 3 top rankers, and the increasing power of his disciples, including Jiwoo. This changes the dynamic, showing Jurian's actions are part of a larger, calculated strategy. Jurian continues to reveal his true motivations, explaining that Kayden's growing power and Jiwoo's rapid development into a top-tier awakened being pose an existential threat to the Patrick family. He challenges Ian, asking if he could even stop Jiwoo right now. Ian remains silent, processing the weight of Jurian's words. Jurian, now resolute in his cell, declares that he has a second chance he won't let slip. He then firmly states his intention: "For our Patrick family, I will eliminate Co Jiwoo," leaving Ian visibly shocked by his unwavering resolve. Away from Jurian's cell, we find Jiwoo and Jiyoung on a rooftop, discussing Jisook's condition. Jiyoung shares that Jisook is slowly recovering, but Sir Kayden advises he remain unconscious for a few days for treatment. Jiwoo observes that Jiyoung seems to be holding herself back. Jiwoo then reveals her intense desire to barge into the Patrick household and confront Jurian, admitting her true compulsion is to beat the hell out of him without a single word. Her suppressed rage is palpable, hinting at a powerful showdown. Jiwoo acknowledges Jiyoung's status as Shinhwa's CEO and South Korea's #1 ranker. Jiyoung reveals her inner conflict, wishing she could abandon her duties to personally make Jurian pay for what he did to Jisook. However, she admits she can't act on that desire and feels immense guilt. Jiwoo reassures her, understanding her difficult position, and explains that Jisook has always respected her strength and leadership. He highlights Jisook's admiration for Jiyoung's sense of responsibility, even now. While recovering, Jisook, surrounded by cats, reflects on his sister Jiyoung. He expresses deep admiration for her strength and leadership, thinking, "My Nuna's amazing, and how impressive she is as Shinhwa's CEO and Korea's #1 ranker." He feels a strong desire to get stronger to help her, wanting to make things easier for her. Meanwhile, Jiyoung appears lost in thought, a somber expression on her face. Suddenly, she's seen being comforted, her head gently resting on someone's shoulder in a supportive embrace. Jiwoo offers Jiyoung a comforting embrace as she weeps, visibly distressed. With resolute eyes, Jiwoo declares, "I'll make Jurian pay. For your sake, too, Nuna." He gently urges her not to cry, reaffirming his commitment to justice. Jiyoung, her face streaked with tears, finds solace in Jiwoo's support as he holds her close, promising to avenge Jisuk and her pain. This tender moment solidifies Jiwoo's determination to confront Jurian directly.